Good morning, happy Saturday, the 26th of July, and today I'm going to take you through more of a chill day in the life. I'm about to do a few client messages, but apart from that, today is a no working day, which I don't usually do. But today I have my friend here for the weekend and I'm going to have a lovely relaxed day. So the main event of today is we're going to a gym called The Sanctum, and it's in Redditch, which is about an hour away from me, give or take a few minutes. So that's what we're doing. So I'm up nice and early. It's just come up 7 o'clock. I've been up for about an hour, getting the dog sorted, just doing all the usual. I'm just going to get my Instagram post ready for the day. Post every single day, and then we're going to take the dogs out on their morning walk, and then we're going to head to the gym. So that's going to sort of be the main event. We haven't actually got a session planned, just because the gym looks insane. It looks absolutely amazing, and the only reason I know about this gym is because my sister, she's a sports masseuse, and she is, when the room is ready, she's going to be doing some massage out of there, and she was wanting to tell me about it, and she was like, you'd love it, it's got loads there, and it is absolutely massive. So we haven't got a session planned as such. It's probably going to be a little bit of full body, mainly shoulders, back and buys, and legs. So probably going to be a bit of a hefty session. Be there probably around an hour and a half, and then because they also do have like holistic rooms, I think, with like ice baths and things like that. There's also a posing room, but I don't think we're going to use that today. So it's going to go do a big session, maybe a bit of cardio at the end, and then apparently there's lots of really lovely little cafes around there, so we'll go get a post-workout coffee, and then I'm just going to take you through the day. We may potentially go out somewhere for a meal. This will be the first meal out that I've had, apart from my post-shoot meal, in a very long time. But my friend, he's also on a little bit of a diet. I'm obviously trying to just maintain this level of leanness within reason as much as I can, because I've got two weddings coming up, August, September. So we'll probably maybe go for a sushi, or we'll do a Nando's, because they're the best places to eat out, where you can kind of track loosely and it's not too heavy. So that is the plan. So I'm just sat here now, just chilling. I've got my mum and dad bought me out of nowhere, which was so lovely, this new candle. It's from Neon. I'm obsessed, and this is their Feel Refreshed Sicilian Lemon and Fresh Basil. And honestly, because I know candles is quite an autumn thing, and I know it's July, but because of the smell of it, it just smells like you're on holiday, in a spa on holiday. So yeah, so that's the plan of action. So I'm just having my coffee now. I've made us both, well, last night I fell asleep on the sofa. My friend's a night owl, I am not, and we didn't make our breakfast, which is going to be an overnight Weetabix. So I made it this morning, so it's going to be in the fridge for about 2 hours. So I'm really hoping it goes nice enough. So having coffee now, walk the dogs, then we'll come back, have our breakfast, pre-workout, head to the gym and have a good session. And I was going to take you through the gym, give you a little bit of a tour of the gym. So if you're watching this and you are local-ish to like Redditch area, might be a new gym for you to have a look at and to try out. But you're definitely looking at going here a few more times this year, just to go and train. It's just that an hour is obviously too far to travel for a gym, because that's nearly 4 hours out your day then, really. Well, it is for me when you be training and whatnot, but here and there, just to go and have like a little bit of a day trip, it's always really nice to do, and it's like a different gym, different environment, and it always just feels quite good. So that's the plan of action. I finish my coffee, and then when my friend is up, we'll be taking the dogs out on their walk.
Just to drop on the routine. So the day continues, but Mark competing today, which got people competing every single weekend across the world. Guys in America, guys in the UK, so
Alright, so out and out on the dog walk. My friend's still in bed. I didn't want to wake him up. He doesn't need to come up and walk with me, so we're off out. I did put some fake tan on my face last night. House still looks so pale. Anyway, but we're out. Nice and quiet on a Saturday. I've got two to be honest, they're not reactive dogs, but we had this one here is anxiety fueled. Just lockdown dog. I think a lot of people can probably understand the struggles we have. It's not really a struggle, but he does get a little bit anxious. And this one here, when we got married, we put them in a kennel, and it was the worst thing we ever did, because after that he just became so bad with other dogs. So walking this time of day is really nice. But I just want to quickly just touch on the importance of your routine. And obviously there is going to be times where you're going to have a late night, you're going to go out and meet friends, things are going to happen spontaneously, like of course that happens. But I think one of the main reasons, you know, and I've got comments before about, you know, say for example if it's a weekend and we've got a wedding, but I still get up to go to the gym at 6. Oh, why are you doing that? It's the weekend. Or why are you doing that? We're going to a wedding. And I'm like, but this is the routine that I've given myself. And obviously this is the routine that I'm talking about if you are someone who's currently on a fitness journey, you're wanting to begin truly looking after yourself. The main thing that everything comes down to when it comes to you feeling good, your overall well-being, you being perform in all aspects, being able to perform well in all aspects of your life, whether it be your training, work and things like that. And especially if you're looking at losing weight, building muscle, whatever your goal is, if your sleep and the hours of sleep you're getting, the quality of sleep that you're getting, you have no evening sleep wind down routine, that is massively going to affect you more than you think it will. I can remember when growing up, my mum always used to be like, it's the hours before midnight, the most important, and I never used to get it. But now, obviously I've gotten older, I'm like, oh my goodness, yeah, of course, everything that I now do is getting yourself to bed early, you know. And one thing that I speak to my clients about is kind of getting your body and yourself is in tune with your circadian rhythm as much as you can, because if your body is in tune with that day-night cycle and you're in that solid routine, it's like on a weekend now, you know, I set my alarm, but I still naturally wake up for it. I still make sure that I get my 7 hours of sleep each night, and I make sure that no matter what day it is, Friday night, Saturday night, in some way, especially if we're being social, my evening routine is still kind of set. You know, I have this rule that when I'm making my evening meal, that is a time when everything's in the air fryer. I've got at least 15 minutes to have a quick body shower and get my bedroom ready and get ready for the next day. So, you know, whilst everything's in the air fryer, and I tend to usually eat, 6:30 p.m, I'll go upstairs, have a shower, get in my comfy clothes, roll down the bed, close the blinds, put the fan on, spray my pillow spray, and all of this. So then once my evening meal's done, I can have an hour or two of actually winding down, chilling, whether that be watching the TV or, you know, in my case, doing a tiny little bit of work. But then when I go up to bed, because I've been doing it so long, my body naturally, my mind goes, right, it's bedtime now, because there's the smells, there's the routine, and it's just so drilled. And then you get into bed, you hopefully have a good night's sleep, and then your body then begins waking up at the same time, you know. And that's why I say to people when they first start being coached by me, I'm like, get as much of a consistent going to bed and wake up time that you can, because it's a lot easier to stick with that same routine. And you know, when maybe if you're having a day where you're waking up feeling a little bit tired, it's easier and better on your body to just get up and crack on with your day as you would normally, rather than snoozing the alarm, you know. And taking a look at your evening routine, obviously I do it as well, I'm only human, I scroll. Sometimes at night time, I did it the other day, it was up until 10 to 11, I think it might have even been a bit later, and for me that's late. And I was like, why am I doing this? I need to get to bed. So then I woke up feeling a little bit groggy. But when that is few and far between, it benefits you so much. And especially if you are watching this and you do have a weight loss goal, particularly if your sleep is shot, you are literally robbing yourself of getting amazing results. Your body literally works, mends, recovers whilst you sleep. And if you're getting 5 hours of sleep a night and you're going to bed at 1 a.m. and you're getting up at 6, which I know so many people do, it is so bad for you. So if you're on any kind of fitness journey, before you do anything, look at your sleep, because that will just make, and if you're not tired, your leptin hormone is a lot higher, which is basically that makes you feel full. The ghrelin hormone, which is the hormone that you'll get when you are tired, is what makes you feel hungry. So that means you're going to eat more and you're going to snack more. So it honestly all links really quite well together. So yeah, and that's why I say it's on a weekend, I still get up, have my coffee, I'm up early. If I need to sleep in for whatever reason, I will do, but when you get in that routine, it feels so much better. So have a look at that. But anyway, time to pick up the dogs, you know what, so let me do that. Yeah?
pre-workout overnight Weetabix. Well, overnight Weetabix was in the fridge for 2 hours this morning, so we forgot to make it last night. So we got one Weetabix, well, I've got one Weetabix, George's got 2. And I've got 100 grams of fire yogurt on with the mandrill cookies cream protein in. Link in bio if you want to get some, 10% off. And then some raspberries and peanut butter drizzle on the top. And George's got the same, but just more off.
So if any of you that don't know, get to know, I'm George. Hey guys.
Gym mode. I've only got 2 minutes till we're there. So just got back in the gym from that session. That's a great gym and it's only been open. I mean, one guy said 6 weeks, the other one said 4, so I don't really know, but around 4 to 6 weeks. So, and it's got all the saunas within there, it's got a cryotherapy room coming in, and there's a few other bits that need finishing, but otherwise, good sesh.
It was great.
My arms are dead. We did more upper body than lower today, but
get me a coffee.
Yeah, so we're now going to go just quickly Google somewhere for a little bit of lunch and a coffee, and then make our way home for a relaxed and chilled afternoon.
Did they ask you?
No, not yet. Oh, we have to go to the counter, that's why. So just got in from the gym, back to the dogs. Great session. We then went to a place called Bruno's Bakery. He had like a mushroom on toast kind of thing, and I had a sausage and potato hash.
It was banging.
It was amazing. I only had like half of it and then I was full, so George finished off the rest, and it was actually better than what he ordered. So now we're back home having a cup of tea, and then we're going to go on a little bit of a mid-afternoon walk. So we both feel super sleepy, and we were like, it's going to be more beneficial for us to go on a walk, get some more steps in, than to have a nap, because it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon. So that's what we're going to do, and then potentially this evening maybe go out for dinner.
Yeah.
See how we feel, and then we'll go from there. But for now, I'm going to give Gus all the loves, because as you can see, he's been a very, very needy boy. Just out on a very slow saunter to get a few more steps in. Both feeling ever so lethargic, and we were just saying this is why sometimes, well, the majority of the time, you've got to keep going, because the days that you don't do anything, you realise it makes you go even more sleepy, and even if you're not really sleepy, it makes you lethargic. The dogs are also feeling the same. So I'm just trying to have a discussion, see what we want to do for our evening meal, but we can't make our minds up. So we're going to finish the walk and then have a look. Do one thing at a time, because otherwise we're just, I mean, George nearly just fell over because he's that tired. Very heavy legs, just like, oh God. It's a very Saturday vibes, but it kind of feels like a Sunday vibes. But we're taking it within our stride, and we're not going to try and do a lot apart from this.
Emily from doing her usual busy.
Yeah, no busy today at all. Feels very strange. It's all right. Quick little outfit change. It's all good and well being slim, but then you have like one outfit that actually fits you, so you're not wearing the same thing all the time. But we're off out for some dinner. Place where we're going, it's kind of like an a la carte. There's like a little mixture of everything, so don't really know what we're gonna have. And then when we come back, we're saving the evening walk for when we come back, because we might be nice and full. Just have a bit of what I like to call a digestion walk, just to get things going. So that's where we're off to now. Just chilling, getting a few things ready. It's coming up like, what is it, 20 to 7, so we'll probably be food. Come back, I'll show you what we have, and then get ready for bed and just call it a night. Back from dinner, joggers on, comfies on, ready for the boys' evening walk, aka a digestion walk for us after having our food. Then we're going to come back, have a little sweet treat, and then chill. I will most likely fall asleep on the sofa within 20 minutes to wake up at about 11 PM tonight for George to say, should we go to bed? And we say yes.